We've got some breaking news just in about Shanda Vander Ark to share with you right now. As her hearing was set for 9 a.m. Eastern this morning, we've been watching and waiting and no action. We have learned that she is apparently claiming she's having another medical issue. She's claiming that there's another medical issue going on with her this morning that's going to prevent her from participating in the hearing. So everyone in the courtroom is delayed right now as the jail medical staff is evaluating Shanda Vander Ark at this moment to see if she really, in fact, has a medical problem. Isn't this something that's the issue she's raising in this motion, in this claim today? She's raising the issue of when she took the stand and testified and got suddenly sick and was too catatonic, so she says, to return. You know, she's claiming that her attorney shouldn't have gone on without her, that he should have delayed the case until she was competent, so she says, to be back there. And then now she gets her shot. This is her chance, you know, to have that attorney on the stand, to have her new attorney ask questions of him. And she is saying she's got another medical issue happening. So we're on a holding pattern too, just like the court is. The court's waiting for a report from the county jail medical staff to see what's really going on. And so as soon as we get word of whether she is able to keep moving forward or needs further treatment, we will report it right here. What a coincidence this is. This is like catching lightning in a bottle, isn't it? Let's bring in attorney Randolph Rice. Randolph, what are the odds?
Yeah, this is a wild situation here. I wondered if this is a physical medical emergency or if this is a mental medical emergency. And if this is a physical medical emergency, let's say she's having some, heart palpitations or she's sick. I understand that. Let the medical team treat her, inform the court. But here might have been the problem the first time around, and this is why the judge may need to drag her into court and put her on that stand and say, what exactly is going on? So the court can then determine, is this a competency issue? Because that's really what like you said earlier, Julie, this is what the issue is before. Was she competent to continue trial? Is she competent to continue today?
Right. I like that you raised those questions, Randolph, about the nature of it. Because it was interesting. What we saw in the first trial is her appeared to get physically ill. You know, she appeared to vomit on the witness stand. Whether she actually vomited is another story. Then we know that once she was removed from the courtroom, it appeared to be more mental. So she was kind of blending these two claims, right? Claiming there was some physicality to the nature of her problems, but then saying she became so catatonic that she just crossed over into the world of incompetency. But this woman also is a very smart woman, and I mean, undeniably smart. I mean, she had moved to Michigan after she had problems in another state. I mean, she had lots of run-ins with, Child and Family Services in another state, apparently, and then moved on to Michigan. So was smart enough to do that. You don't get into law school and complete law school by being stupid. She had a job as a clerk. Those jobs are hard to do. We know there's a lot of legal research, a lot of legal writing involved. It's really, really cerebral. I'm just struggling with how this woman who is, of a high caliber of intelligence, inevitably based on her past work and things that we just can't deny, passing the bar, all of these things. And today in the courtroom, maybe incompetent. We'll see. Well,
I think, Julie, you kind of hit on some points there that may lend to the fact that she is a very manipulative individual. And I wonder if she thought that, going back to the trial, again, I'm just sort of guessing here, is that if she stayed in the back and she said she was catatonic, that this would somehow garner sympathy with this jury. And it obviously backfired. It didn't work, right? They convicted her. But is this just another game that she's trying to play to show the judge that she's just not competent and she can't come to court today? I think she's a very manipulative individual. clearly she knew how to manipulate her son and do all these things that would torture him. So why not try to do this with the court?
Right, Randolph, exactly. And I went back and I looked it up because I was trying to remember which state she lived in previously. It was Oklahoma, where she had a history of run-ins with Child Protective Services there. But her parental rights were never terminated in Oklahoma. She moved on to Michigan, got that job as a law clerk with the circuit court. And then kept on keeping on torturing her precious son, Timothy. Wow, this is really something. You can't make this stuff up, Randolph. And on the day where she's going to argue about her medical issue, she apparently has a medical issue, or so she says. We'll see what the jail staff says if they confirm that.